If you are the person who believe in responding or strategizing or deciding from a space that of clarity and peace, this is the video for you, okay? As an entrepreneur, I believe that every single day we are facing different kind of changes, adaptations, challenges, transformations to do with our business, our strategy, our team, our people. There's just like millions of things we have to handle. Today, I want to talk about how we can actually tap into a superpower within us. I call that inner peace. I'm sure you heard about that. Maybe you don't understand how it can truly transform you. Maybe you don't believe in this, then this is not a video for you. But if you are the person who believe in responding or strategizing or deciding from a space that of clarity and peace, this is the video for you, okay? And what is inner peace first? I want to just define this correctly. When I talk about inner peace, I'm not talking so much about an action we do. I'm talking about a state of our mind, a mind that is still, a mind that is not overthinking, a mind that doesn't fight between ideas. I'm talking about also a state of our heart, a state of our feeling, where you don't feel the struggle. At one point, maybe you feel like, I just so helpless, I'm fearful, I'm doubtful. All these are inner conflicts and inner struggles. And all of this are not peaceful. So when I talk about inner peace, I'm talking about a state between your mind and your heart that is balanced and that is still and peaceful. Some of you may be questioning right now, hey, then in that case, how can I drive my business? Am I too peaceful until to the point that I become lazy and do nothing? No. Wait for a while. I'll address that in a little bit, okay? So when we say that, when you're in that space of stillness and inside your mind, inside your heart, that leads to the next thing that we call clarity. Because when you are peaceful inside your mind, inside your heart, imagine that it's like that all that potentials and all that thoughts groups no longer jumble up. They're no longer fighting between themselves. They're no longer fighting between your heart and your mind as well. You will have that capacity, that space to function, that space to give love, that space to coach your team, that space to come up with better strategy, that space to respond to changes. So when I talk about this superpower as inner peace, I want you to think about as a base, like a base soup before you put in all other ingredients of scaling out your business, strategy, pricing strategy, training strategy for your people. And all of these are just different ingredients with one base. The base of inner peace is so critical that most of us actually missed it. But yet at the same time, we understand that we should not make decisions due to fear, right? I believe whoever watching this, you agree with this. When we're emotional, don't make decisions. A lot of time we make very lousy decisions because when we are fearful, we are not sure, we are uncertain, but yet there's a timeline, there are things that we have to submit, need to do due to the due dates. But not many, I see, are able to pull upon this power of inner peace 24/7. That itself is an art. That itself is a practice. Once you practice the muscle of inner peace enough, it's the same thing like we practice mind chatter and overthinking. It's the same thing that we use our time to practice doubts and fear. But think about it. If all your inner systems can actually be used to cultivate overthinking, doubts, insecurity, worries, fears, I'm not good enough, and all this inner narrative, what if you can pause all of them and start building a different inner empire? An empire inside you that supports your external business. what it's going to be is that you will have so much space that you will have more than enough energy to not just handle your work. You will have enough energy to handle your personal life too. You know what happened to most people when they are chasing after success? They became so exhausted they have to sacrifice something. Most people sacrifice what? Their personal relationship, their personal life, their personal hobbies. What if you can have all of this at the same time? And you will tell me you have no energy, you have no time. Actually, no, not that no time. The idea is not enough energy. But energy comes from where? Come from the space inside you, if you think about it. But so what do we do with our energy most of the day? We waste our energy due to unnecessary thinking of stress, how to do this, how to handle that. That chaotic thoughts, that overthinking. Let me ask you, is that stressful? Yes, it is. Is that taking away your energy? Yes, oftentimes that one overthinking, that one day, drains you off from the morning until night, right? We all experience that as an entrepreneur. We understand how critical it is that we understand how much we drain our energy unnecessarily. So for me, inner peace is that superpower. That superpower behind all the decision, behind all that clarity, behind all that energy to give you enough so that you can have a good business, you have a good personal life, have a good social life, have a good relationship. You can have all the above if you have inner peace. Then the next question is, how do you get inner peace, right? So I feel that, first of all, inner peace, as I say, is an art. What is most important right now, whoever are tuning, listening, I know you want an immediate actions. As an entrepreneur, we all want it. Give me a solution right away, don't beat around the bush. So, first step, I feel the most important thing is every single time when we caught ourselves overthinking or have that fear, have the doubt, the first step is to have the awareness. It means you have this guard, it's like a bodyguard inside you that can catch yourself. Once you catch yourself, what happens? You know that every single time you do that, you're training your muscle, your inner system, to actually build an empire of overthinking and worries. So you have to start pausing that. So imagine there's a switch inside you that you can switch it off. Okay? For those of you that you find it hard to imagine that, you can actually use your breath as well to breathe it out and let it go. Every single breath, especially intention involved with that breath, in this context, is the intention with every breath that you exhale out in regards to this fear of overthinking. What happens is we are trying to neutralize the qi, the energy, the hormones inside the body that supports these systems. Every single time you let that go, you actually reduces the percentage of your fear and overthinking. So imagine every breath, take away that 1% of your fear or your worry. Even just 1%, you say, hey, maybe I'm not that good, maybe 0.1%. It's okay, doesn't matter. If it is 1%, all you need to do is to do it 100 times. It's 100%. You will reboot your entire system, reset your whole system. And I feel that is the first step. Have the ability to pause it and release it. Most people don't do it. It's like so habitual, you just unconsciously let it loop inside you endlessly. If you loop it inside you endlessly, just like when you know like a mistake you make in your business and you repeat that again, of course it wouldn't lead to any positive outcome. You have to address that business issue, right? The same thing goes to our inner business, right? Inner issues, inner empire, inner business. We will have to learn to identify what's wrong there. And then we pause it, we realize it. I feel that's the first step. Second step, after you pause it, after you release it, and it's important now to put in the information you want. The information you want, what do you want? You want to have more trust. You start to build that muscle inside you, telling yourself that I trust myself. If you want to that feeling that you want to feel like you are good enough, then you should actually give in the command inside you, that feeling that I am enough. put it in the present tense, put it in a situation, in a sentence that bring out that you already achieve it, not that I'm going to be peaceful, I'm going to be enough, not in that sense. So it's a form of more than affirmations. It's a form of you are telling yourself that I have already achieved that. At first, it may feel odd. It may feel like you're lying to yourself. It may feel like your body just go against it, telling you that, hey, no, you're not there. Why are you saying this? It's normal. Just like what you do to yourself before you actually have worries. You build worries too. You keep telling yourself, I'm worried, I'm concerned. How many times you do that? You don't even question that, right? So now I want you to do the same. Do it oppositely. So pause it, release it, and reset it with this new statement that give command to yourself, that telling yourself that I am trustworthy, I'm safe, I'm peaceful. Trust me, as simple as this, your body listens. How can you not trust it? Because you have been doing it oppositely and you get the result. You don't even doubt the result of overthinking. You don't doubt the result of fear. It's the same thing that we do every single day. What happens is the habit of we doing it internally every single day, that build a very strong muscle reflex inside us. So now when you want to introduce something opposite, it will take a while, okay? It will take a while. But remember, even at 1% a day, you will get 100% in no time. All you have to do is keep on practicing this. And that will lead you to a better space of what we call peace inside you. So peace is more than a state of mind. It's a state of feeling as well. That feelings is that fear, that doubt, is a feeling that governs by your chemical reaction inside your body. So when you breathe out, let that breath carry that neutralizing effect, carry that cleansing effect to actually cleanse it through. That intention counts, that intention is critical. If you just do like normal breath without intention, your body wouldn't instruct your system to change. But when your consciousness is combined with the intentions in working with your biology, all parts of you will work in alignment. It's very much about communication within yourself. Because we have been trained to communicate to ourselves that we are not good enough. We are fearful, we are doubtful, we are worried. And now it's time. It's an era to change. It's an era that we feel that we are good enough. To feel that we can be better in that sense so that we can focus all our energy into building the right product, to integrate it with love, to serve the purpose of solving a solution for the society, for the community, for the world. So I personally believe that lead from peace and build with purpose.